Hey girl, welcome back. Today we're doing a full face of a trend in makeup at Sephora. A lot of these are brand new products, things that have launched in the recent months. Girl, the way that setting spray snatched my face together, I can't wait to share these products with you. Let's get into this look. We're gonna start with the RHODE Glazing Mist, and RHODE is now at Sephora. This is a really nice product if you're looking to add extra hydration to your skin, especially in the cooler months. I'm going to use the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil today. I actually have a new one because my other one is completely finished. This is shade number 5. I love this pencil. It's amazing. I like to take this end and just comb. I like to kind of start my brows right here, and I draw a few lines in the front like this. I extend them a little because I just feel like it looks better. I don't know. It depends on the day though. Sometimes I just keep them in their natural starting point, if you want to call it that. But for a more snatched look, I do bring them in a little bit to frame my face a little better. Anyways, I'm excited to try some new products. I have some products that I've been really enjoying that are new from Sephora. And then I also have some things that are brand new that I haven't tried yet. Like this Danessa Myricks Blurring Setting Spray. It's supposed to be a mattifying setting spray, so I'm going to use it at the end to set my makeup, and I'm excited. Danessa Myricks has really good products. Almost everything I've tried I have been in love with. I'm going to use this brow wax to just add some extra color. I usually use the pencil to give me a nice outline and to kind of shape my brow, and then I'll fill in, just add some more dimension and a little bit more color. That looks pretty good. I think we're gonna stop right here because we can get carried away and I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this brow. I just added a little concealer. I used the NARS soft matte, I think it's called. I'm just gonna drag the concealer down. I'm just gonna add some brown shadow real quick, not too much. I'm gonna use this shadow and this shadow from the Patrick Ta palette. I'm gonna keep it very simple. I actually don't have any new eyeshadow palettes. If there's any new palettes that you recommend or you want me to try, let me know. I'm using the darker shade right now in the corner. I'm gonna add a little mascara using the Kosas Soul Glazer. This is the newer mascara and I think it's really nice. I like the wand. I think the wand on this is really nice. This is what it looks like. I always like a wand that's shaped like this. This can get really close to my lash line. I've still been into press-on lashes, so we're gonna pop some on. Hopefully I have some. I have been using them like every day. Look, this pack's empty. This is like half done. Yeah, so hopefully I can find some more in my drawer because I really love those. I'm gonna do some underpainting. We're gonna use Rare Beauty. I'm gonna add some here. I don't like to put too much on my nose because I feel like it looks crazy if you do too much. A little down here. Real quick, this is actually another newer product that I've been using. This is the Thayer's Hydrating Milk Toner. This is really good. It reminds me of the RHODE Milk, which is like a serum from RHODE. And I apply that under my makeup typically. It helps my skin get very hydrated. I'm going to blend this out before I do my concealer. If I let this sit for longer, it's going to be a little bit too intense for my liking. So I blend it out pretty quickly. My cheeks. Speaking of cheeks, I definitely want to try that blush trend that I've been seeing everywhere. It started with Makeup by Esther and I saw it a ton on TikTok, but when I saw it on Olandria, I was like, I need to try this. Like, she just makes everything look 10 times better. She looks like such a Barbie. She is such a Barbie, and I feel like any look on her just becomes Barbie-fied. Maybe I'll do like a fall version since we're going into fall. I've seen a lot of summer versions of that blush look, so maybe we can do a fall version. For foundation, I'm going to use my favorite from Makeup Forever, the HD Skin. But I did want to give a shout out to this, which is the Naked Sundays. This literally took me through summer. Look how nasty this is. This is my favorite sunscreen SPF foundation product by far. It's so good. I don't get oily. I don't get shiny, like extra shiny I should say, with it. It works perfectly for my skin type. So I really enjoyed that product over the summer. I'm using the shade 4N62. This is my Makeup Forever shade. I'm going to shake it up a little bit. As far as new foundations, I do want to try the new Charlotte Tilbury foundation. She reformulated the original, and that's one of my favorite foundations. Like, that foundation is one of those foundations, whenever I wear it, I always get a ton of compliments. It is one of my go-tos. It's definitely in my top 5 foundations of all time. So I do want to try the new one. I saw some mixed reviews, which kind of concerns me, but I want to try it for myself, because sometimes people have negative opinions on makeup, and when I try it, I'm obsessed. So when it comes to makeup, it's so personal that you definitely want to try it for yourself and see, how you feel about it. Especially if the reviews are mixed. I think I've said this before, but this foundation, the HD line from Makeup Forever, is meant for photography, for HD camera. So it always looks really good in pictures. If you're going somewhere where you're taking pictures, this is a good foundation to have to mix in or to use on its own. A lot of times I do like to mix products. I'm using it on its own today, obviously, but it's a really, really good foundation. Yeah, I'm gonna throw on these lashes and I'll be right back. Lashes are done. These take like a minute or so to do. I love them, so easy. And these are from RHODE, I'm pretty sure. I've been enjoying the Sephora collection Better Skin Ever concealer, and I've been using the shade 20p. It's like a pinky tone, so it's gonna help brighten my under eye. And this one is not super light. It's a little lighter, but not super light. So I'm gonna add a decent amount. Concealer is something that I tend to stick with what I like. I don't like to switch it up too much, but this one is one that I can see myself using. Definitely been enjoying this one. I stopped using my Too Faced a couple weeks ago when I got this. I don't feel like I need to run back to Too Faced anytime soon, which is usually how I feel whenever I try a new concealer. I'm like, ooh, let me go back, because I feel like concealer is something that's so hard for me to switch. Like, I like what I like. I'm always on to try a new concealer, but most times I feel like they just don't compare. This one I think is really good. I definitely would recommend this one. The coverage, 10 out of 10. The coverage is amazing. The color is perfection. The consistency, I really like this concealer. Yeah, it's a good one. Do you see that? Like, it's so good. Just blending out the edges. I don't always add concealer down here, but it definitely gives you a more snatched look if you're going for that. I'm using this RHODE blush. Such a pretty color for fall. This is in the color Sunsilk. Do you see how beautiful? So pretty. And these are very pigmented, so I don't know what I'm doing. Putting some, I don't know why I just put so much of this on, because it's very pigmented. I'm gonna blend it. So pretty. So pretty. I'm gonna add a little bit more. We're using Huda Beauty Blondie for powder. This is one of those products that I love. This powder is just so good. If I had to use one setting powder for the rest of my life, this would be it. I love this setting powder. I think it's just so good. So good. Let's add some down here. The way this powder melts into the skin and just makes everything look so flawless every time. NARS bronzer, my typical bronzer that I always use. This is Laguna number 7. Love this. No, number 6. Laguna number 6. Love this shade. Love this bronzer. So good. For lip liner, I'm using the Westman Atelier lip liner. This one's in the shade Mink. It's a really pretty neutral dark brown shade. For eyeliner, we're going to use Makeup Forever. This is the black actually. It's just called, what is this called? Whatever Black. Yeah, take whatever black you have, and we're going to just put this in my lash line. And then I'm going to take the dark brown in this Patrick Ta palette. I'm going to just smoke it out a little bit. I literally cannot talk while I apply this product, but I just used that same mascara on my bottom lashes. Okay, so now I'm gonna spray my face. I'm gonna use the Yummy Skin by Danessa Myricks. This is the Danessa Myricks Liquid Blurring Balm. Okay, this is half my face. While that's melted into my skin, I'm going to use the Fenty powder, the Bright in the shade Peach. Oh, I love this spray already. This spray looks really good. My skin looks really good with this spray. I'm going to put this under my eye. This is the Fenty powder. Oh, my skin looks so good with this spray. I'm using this powder to just help brighten the center of my face. This is definitely optional, but if you wanted to add extra brightness to the center of your face, this is definitely a really nice powder for that. Hold on. Hold on, because this spray literally just like snatched my face together. It really did. Like, if you look at the perimeter of my face where I didn't add that Fenty powder, you could definitely see. I think we may need to call Danessa to the front because this looks really good. This definitely got my face snatched up. For my gloss, I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury. This is so good. It gives you such a beautiful plump. Let's do this. We're going to do a little highlight right here. And then a little bit in here as well. I'm going to open up my eyes a little bit, so I'm going to add some highlighter here in the corner. And then a little bit here just to lift that area up. I added a little more powder to help define my nose. I'm going to take my RHODE blush once again and just add a little bit more over top. Just get that color back, and I'm obsessed with this color. Ooh, this is the perfect transition, like summer into fall blush color. This is so pretty. Okay, Hailey did her big one with this color. This is my new favorite. I used to really like Toasted Teddy, which I still do obviously, but this one is really, really nice. I love the formula of these. You can wear it over makeup, under makeup. As you can see, it blends out really well. It's not like very dewy or anything. Sometimes cream blushes can be a little bit more on the dewy side, so it's hard to put over makeup, but this one doesn't have that issue. It just blends really well and it looks good even over makeup. I'm gonna add a little bit here. Just do a little bit of that trend. A little bit here. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna dust off the side of my nose. Alright girl, this is the entire look, and let me just say I was pleasantly surprised and very much impressed with the setting spray. When it comes to setting sprays, it's gonna take a lot to impress me. This is my first impression, but my first impression is this is amazing. Okay, this is easily gonna be in rotation. I'm gonna use it some more this week. Honestly, off of first impression, usually I can tell with a setting spray what's gonna happen. I'm impressed. I think Danessa did her big one with this. I feel like this and this together is gonna be an oily girl's dream. So if you have this product, if you have this primer, definitely try this right, because I feel like it's gonna really just snatch you up. All right, girl, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm gonna see you in my next one. Bye.